levantando las manos y gritando a este mundo que Jesús siempre llega a tiempo. Oh, gracias Jesús. Porque cuando más desesperado yo estaba, llegaste tú. Y he comprendido que no te adelantas ni te atrasas, que siempre llegas a tiempo. Gracias Jesús. Ya no estoy solo. Ya no estoy solo. Porque y gritando a este mundo que Jesús siempre llega a tiempo. Que Jesús, mi Jesús siempre llega a tiempo. Gracias, mi Dios. Now you practice. The song is about Jesus. He always on time. He's never late, and he's never upfront. He's just on time. Therefore, when you think everything is done, he takes charge of everything. But it's a song that I learned like 12 years ago, and it still breaks my heart to the same point where I was trying to force myself into being a Christian. You know, understanding a bunch of things, and God took charge of that, and He came and He took everything away that was distracting me out of His will. And He put me on point. This is what you need to learn. This is the people that I'm going to show you, that's going to show you the walk. And the rest is history. My wife, the presence of God, everything that has come 6 years from now, I hope, has been just the holiness of God. And I could describe it, but it's not my testimony. I want you guys, if you got something new to bring from this week that has passed, if you got something new, we're going to come over here and say it. You can say it. This is your time. I have a great experience. Even my wife has an experience. God has been very great. He has been great. Just the word, it can be specific, but greatness, that's everything that God, we can describe what God has given us this week. And I know my wife has a testimony, plus she has the word for today. You going to give the word today, no? Yeah? Okay. So we're going to get ready for that. But today, you know, when God puts you to do something, and I'm going to give this so I know it's going to bless everybody else. Sometimes when you try to do the will of God, try to help God, let's put it like that. And it's not to honor yourself or put the glory of God into you. It's just you want to be that angel that could unify or could just start something. And there's people who are going to hate, and there's going to be people that are going to love you. But I always tell everybody, this is not because of me. Don't put your eyes on me, put your eyes on God. Because I'm going to fail. Okay? I'm human being. I'm going to fail. You're going to see a bunch of things behind me. A bunch of things. Miracles, properties, everything. But that is not me. It's because of God. So, from the longest time ago, I have been doing this because of I always wanted to help God, let's put it like that. And sometimes I've been named as the black sheep of my family. And sometimes they call me like, you're the angel of the family. Sometimes they understand it, sometimes they don't understand it. It's because I don't get in two waters. I'm straight, and if it's good, I will tell you. If it's bad, I will tell you. Glory to God. So, God bless you. So today, my sister having seen the daughters, huh? Sophia. She haven't seen them for 2 years. She hasn't spoken with them for about a year and a half. And today is one of the birthdays of the oldest one. But just recently, like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I started calling to see how they were doing. And they said, Theo, Uncle, we miss you, blah, blah, blah. And how's mommy? Mommy's okay. But they have a conflict that they got to resolve. It's not my conflict. But if I could be that stone that they could get up to see, I want to be that stone. And it's not because of my greatness, it's because I'm here to do something for God. It's not my will. I'm just trying to help a little bit. If I know I'm getting too deep, I would say, okay, this is not my business. I'm just trying to help. So for the glory of God, I'm going to give my testimony that today, after a year and a half, my sister, the one that you see, that she doesn't have a leg, she got to talk to her birthday girl. And she was crying. She didn't stop crying. But I told her, listen, I just want you to know, I love you guys. I'm doing this because of God, not because of me. You just go with it, and if you flow and you go and call each other, I don't know why they don't call each other. Those are business that are not my business. But as an uncle, as a man of God, I'm just trying. And we have a victory there where she was so happy. And to see my sister, everything that had happened, she's a strong woman. She's a strong woman. And I'm trying to manifest to help her. It hasn't been easy. Because if I'm going to explain to you, at one point, I was a black sheep because she was saying that I was a black sheep. And I was always making friendship with people that she didn't like. And because of that, it's not people that are bad. You don't get with them. That's her problem. But I wasn't called to judge nobody. I wasn't called to just point them and tell them, oh, that was the one, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. I'm not like that. If you're a good person, if you got time, you got a good heart, and I can see it, I'm going to try to help you. So in this case, today is the birthday of my oldest niece, and I don't have nothing to give. I can't even reach out to her because her father is a lawyer now, and he would try to, I don't know, single me out and try to put me in jail because I'm trying to reach them. I don't know why. It's nothing because I did nothing. It's just they have their issues, and I've got to respect that. But what I could give was, let me give her a call. Let me see if I can unite them by this way. And that was a victory. As soon as they started talking to each other, they started crying. I said, you know what? And the peace of God be with you. Stay humble. This is not because I want to take anything or want to bring something. This is just because I want the love of God be represented in that. And that's a victory for me. Sooner or later, I'm going to see those kids over here. And I'm going to have fun with all of them. But there's times where you got to You gotta try to reach. And you're gonna have your limits. You're gonna have boundaries. And you're gonna have to choose. This is good. If it's from God, it's good. If it's not from God, it's gonna be bad. So don't try to force it. In this way, I will tell you, that's gonna start another new movie, another new series with that family. And I know it's gonna be the glory of God with them. It's not gonna be me. But there's a bunch, and that girl over there that you saw in the wheelchair, she has a mad testimony to tell you guys. Same as my wife. My wife doesn't say much, but she has been going through a lot. And it's not because of 20 years ago, it's because since she was little, she could tell you her family's from pastors. My wife, family from pastors. When she was young, she tells me, and this cracks me up, she used to play that she was a minister, okay? And her mom was a pastor, her dad was a pastor, but like she was always in church, always in church. So this time she put in teddy bears in the chairs, okay? So she was preaching to them. She was young. She didn't know she was going to be a preacher. And then she used to put like something in her head, like it was a towel or something, and she started shaking like this. Like she had the Holy Spirit. And she was practicing to be the pastor since she was a little girl. That movie started there. And now look at what we got now. There's a bunch of things that people go through that we don't know. And my sister and I we had our times very bad. The girl that you see now is the girl that God is transforming, because she didn't want to come over here. And she was very strong, very hard-headed. And I would never go to the States. I would never go to the States. And we were praying. I wasn't praying for the leg to come off. I wasn't praying on that. I was praying for God to change her heart. And it came to a time that we needed to bring her, because now she will die over there for Puerto Rico. And it has been so much to see her now coming to church, and she doesn't give up. I don't, like God told you sometimes before, God equipped you with something since you were born. And the woman that I see now is nothing of what I saw during that time of showing me, like, who are you going to be? She was very hard-headed. I never thought she was going to change. Never. And as she will tell you that I had a good heart, I was a good kid, but you can't imagine the things that I have done. And I'm not proud of it. But she knows, how do you know about this? How do you know about that? Well, it wasn't good at all. It comes to a point that God transformed our heart and changed me. And what he's doing with my sister, she's going to be preaching, she's going to be showing, she's going to be teaching to little kids.
Yes.
She's going to be teaching. But the greatness of that is that she doesn't give up. And I can't imagine myself being in that spot. You know, when you see somebody say, oh my God, I wish I could be Jordan, or I wish I could be Billy Graham, or whatever. Who do you think that you don't want to see yourself become? I can't see myself being my sister because I don't know if I'm going to be strong enough. This is me knowing that in my head. Where she was equipped since she was born for that. And it's not that somebody wished bad into her life. This happened, but if she wasn't that tough, she couldn't handle it. And I give the glory to God that today I can do something good for him and unite his family and give him all the glory, because it wasn't even me. It was the baby's birthday. She's not a baby anymore. She's 25.
Okay, I gotta squeeze in and say something.
Okay, she's gonna squeeze in. Come on.
I'm gonna squeeze in and say something. I'm gonna squeeze in and say something. When we first went to get her in Puerto Rico, and seriously, she was in a hospital, she was dying, and she was still fighting us, and she didn't wanna come here. She was fighting with me, and we signed her out of the hospital, ANA, and literally, and put her on a plane and brought her against medical advice. And she had just had surgery and fighting us all the way, but I said, if you stay here, you will die. And I will not let you die. So it's gonna be against your wishes and everybody else's, but we are taking you. And she came, and Sunday we went to dinner, and we went to lunch, and then afterwards we were talking, and she goes, I thank you, because you fought me 100%, but if you wouldn't have fought me, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I remember that day that we were sitting down, and I said, I see the Laurenti family, all of us, preaching and teaching together, and I see all of your nieces singing with us and ministering together. And I see your sister teaching children. And I see Sandra Laurenti, your other sister, who is a prophet, dancing. And all of us having this church. And God is going to do a work. I don't know how it's going to happen, because everybody was like, but it's going to happen. And I'm like sitting there going, God, this is crazy. And I told him, my family and your family together is going to unite. And at the time, my brother was not coming to church. My brother now comes to church. Not regularly, but he's getting there. And his sister was not in church. His nieces are at another church. His daughter was not with us. His daughter is coming back. She sings praise and worship. His two little kids dance in church. His three nieces now sing praise and worship. His sister is going to teach children's church. I know she is, because that's what she does. That's what God called her to do. His sister Sandra will be dancing at the next women's breakfast. And she's already said yes. She's already committed to it. So it is coming together. God is doing this beyond what we could have ever imagined or how we could have ever put it together. If you just let God do things. And it's been 5 years since we had this vision. We didn't even have a church when God gave me this vision. We didn't even have a church. And God gave me this vision. And I'm sitting there going, I don't know how this is going to happen, but I see it happening. And I see it's working together. And I see the whole families merging together and doing what God has called us to do. And here we are.
5 years have passed. And like I'm telling you, it's not given, you don't have to push God to do his will. God's going to do it in his perfect time. But there's some times when you know this could happen. This could happen. Let's try it. Listen.
And you want to help God out.
And yeah. But,
and usually when we do that, we get an Ishmael.
Yeah. Yeah.
Usually Ishmael is born when we help God out. Instead of Isaac, we get Ishmael.
Like I always said, if it's good and comes from God, and you know it comes from God and it's good, it's going to flow. But if it's not from God, you're going to see a lot of things, a lot of tumbling, a lot of things that it's not supposed to happen. So you stop. You don't push anymore. That's how I do things. And this was Like, hello, how you doing? Happy birthday, I love you, blah, blah. Can you hold on for a minute? Yeah, you got time? Yeah, okay, come on, put them on. And it was a surprise for both of them, but it was meant to be. The thing is that outreach, that single thing of guiding, none of them did it, and their family. And this is mother and daughter. You know how many times this happens inside the church? And I can tell you that the woman that you're seeing now is not the woman that she was 5 years ago. And in the Word of God says, if you got something against your brother or your sister, and you're giving tithes and offering, and you haven't resolved that problem, nothing that you have given is going to be good for God. And I had that in my heart for 5 years. And you could ask my wife. And I have been battling with that. What can I do? What can I do? But well, now I can tell it, but she hated me. I was a black sheep. Okay. I never cursed her out. I never told her anything. Because why am I going to fight? I'm not doing it because I'm mad at you. I'm just a good guy. I want to have to bring peace into a family. If you don't want that, that's on you. But for all that time, including when we had to bring her over, I was trying to battle myself of, are you sure what you want to bring her over here? You know, she's your sister, but she doesn't like you. And I was battling with myself.
She was battling.
And
She was battling.
And now I can see her and I can see the glory of God with her. And she's still alive. She was supposed to be there. If she stayed in Puerto Rico, she was going to be there. The worst thing is that my mom died the same day that we had to bring her over. And all of this got together, and it was like, it was never going to stop. Like, what else? What else? I just wanted to stop and, well, do a timeout or something. Because I couldn't handle it. I couldn't even cry my mom when she was exposed. It was something that God showed me, but that was His way. And now I can see the fruits of what one time we always said in that church in Puerto Rico 15 years ago. Me and my family are going to worship God. Me and my family is going to be together for God, and they're going to praise you, they're going to love you. And I don't know how He's going to do it, but He's going to do it. We just keep walking in faith. That's it. No matter what you see in your left, no matter how you're going to be, the bodies are going to be dying on your right, the bodies on your left, it is not going to touch you. Because that's what the Word of God said. Doesn't matter what happens. You're going to keep that walk in faith, and you're going to see the prosperity, you're going to see the victory at the end. Okay, so that's my testimony. Oh my God, it's like 30 minutes. So you got to preach now. Okay?
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Father God, we give you praise, glory, and honor. We exalt you, we magnify you. We thank you, Lord God, for your God, and there is none like you. We thank you for this day, this moment, this hour, this second, where your word is